Few days ago, I did a video on the atrocities of Matawale, the former governor of Zamfara State, and the present Minister of State for Defense under the administration of Bola Tinubu. Many of you thought I was foolish. Many of you called me names, say I was this and that and all those nonsense. But it's not your fault. It's because you have been under bondage for a long time. And you have come to a stage where you come to love your bondage. You come to love your chains. And so I'm not bothered. But you see, the ignorance you are living in will destroy you quickly. It is foolishness for anyone at this time not to have an understanding of what is happening in Nigeria. You will perish and you perish quickly. You see, I am not the kind of man of God that just look at evil prevailing. Because of the fear of death, the fear of being arrested, the fear of being persecuted, I close my eyes and behave as if I don't see. No. Like I've always said, either we say the truth, we will die. Or if we don't say the truth, we will die. It is better we die in the truth, knowing that we die for the just cause. Because death will definitely come to us all. And for whatever platform God has given you, you must use it efficiently for the sake of the kingdom of God and for the betterment of the people of Nigeria. Now, later, just 2 days ago, I found that that video, the video I posted with that my post, the video of Malam Murtala Bello, that was the Islamic cleric that was exposing the atrocities of Matawale, all his involvement with the banditry, the sponsoring of banditry and all those. I found out that video was taken away from my phone. I've looked for it everywhere. I cannot find that video. Because even if I delete it, it will stay 30 days on my phone before it is finally deleted. There's a place where I can always restore every deleted item. And I check everywhere. I've searched everywhere for only that video. Not only that video. It means he has paid some IT gurus who were able to do their magic to pull out that video from online. But you see, it has already done. I've already done what I want to do with it. I've exposed him. And also the video is on my previous video. If you have not seen that previous video, go and watch it. Now, also, there's a new video that I'm going to play for you now. It's in Hausa, but because it's in Hausa, many of you will not understand. And it is a revelation by a man that served as an SSA under Matawale's government. He was an SSA to Matawale, and every transaction, all their dealings with the bandits, the man has it there. And for many of you that don't understand why the video is playing here, I'll tell you everything because I understand Hausa, and I'm going to tell you everything that the man is saying. And he's ready to testify in court. Should Matawale want to take either Murtala, should Matawale decide to take Malam Murtala Bello or anybody to court, that he's ready to stand as a witness in the court. His name is Musa Muhammad Kamara, an SSA. He showed his appointment letter, stating that this is his appointment letter, that he was appointed as an SSA to Matawale during his 8 years period as governor of Zamfara State. He was an SSA to the government. He also showed his appointment letter. He said he saw a video of the allegations of Malam Murtala Bello on Matawale Bello, the former governor of Zamfara State, who is now the present Minister of State for Defense, and that he is here to state categorically that everything stated in that video is the truth and nothing but the truth. He said that it was on the order, that everything they did, that they were the one doing it. They were the errand boys that were acting on the order of Matawale to deal with the bandits. They were the one buying cars for them. He said that they bought cars, not just car, they bought cars. He stated clearly that they bought cars for Kachala Alilu. They bought cars for Bello Turji. They also bought cars for Ado Alero. They were the one doing the work because they were acting on the capacity as SSA on the order of the governor. They were the one buying it and giving. So this is not this is not information from somebody that is reporting from somebody. They say no. He's stating categorically that they were the one doing the job for Matawale. So it is foolish of anybody to come out and deny it. He also said that he was the one they gave the contract to distribute Dusa. Many of you might not know what Dusa is. Dusa is a shaft from corn. The shaft from corn, they also use it to feed an animal. They also use it to make mix with their tool that they eat, and also they also use it to make animal feed. But that they bought Dusa, he was the one that collected the contract of Dusa, and he brought this bank statement. This is the bank statement. He's showing the bank statement. You might not go through that video. You see, he's showing the bank statement for the Dusa that was bought, and he said he was the one that distributed to every bandit in the 14 local government of Zamfara State, each costing at the rate of 33 million, all together 42 million naira. 42 million naira to distribute Dusa to every bandit in Dusa, which means to every bandit in the 14 local government of Zamfara State. 28 bags altogether is shared to them. He also talked about that when they caught Adualero, the man they caught with 500 rifles, that it was Matawale that sent, they shot the guy at the leg, and when they took him to Abuja, that was Matawale that ordered Dr. Bashir Maro. Dr. Bashir Maro, one of his boys, he ordered Dr. Bashir Maro to go and release him on his order. This is a man that is serving as a Minister of State for Defense under Tinubu. He said he also talked about that they bought house for Bello Turji. That the house, in fact, that he was the one that facilitated that transaction. that he was the one that facilitated the transaction, they facilitated the transaction to buy a house, that the house was an uncompleted building they bought. They bought the house as an uncompleted building and then completed it for Bello Turji, the kingpin, the terrorists, the kingpins of banditry in Zamfara State that has spread almost every part of the country now. Now, he said coming out to deny all these things is an insult to his intelligence. It's a downplay. It means they're playing on their intelligence. But for Matawale to come out and deny this is an insult to their intelligence, because they were the ones that were acting on his order to carry out all those things. He also talked about that, in fact, that Malam Murtala Bello did not even mention some things. That some things that Malam Murtala, there are a lot of things he even missed out. He said, for example, that they were the ones that facilitated the buying of stolen cows. Because it's obviously this Bello Turji, this Adwalero, the Kachala Alilu, Kachala Turji, all of them, they were also involved in cow rustling. They were also cows, that the stolen cows that were bought to share to people in Zamfara State during the Salah period, that he was the one that was giving. He was given the sum of 88 million naira. And he went and bought the stolen cows from all these bandits. The cows that they stole, he was the one that he bought from Kachala Alilu, he bought from Bello Turji, he bought from every one of them at the rate of 140,000 naira for one. But by the time, they were given, the calculation they were given was at the rate of 150,000. So that the 10,000 on top of it was for transportation. That he was the one that went around, bought from all these terrorists, stolen cows that were stolen, they bought from all these terrorists to share. At the rate of 140,000, but they were given 150,000, so the 10,000 on top of it were for transportation of each cow. He was the one that facilitated it. How do you say such a man is innocent? I'm calling on the US. President Donald Trump, designate this man a terrorist. Designate Bello Matawale, the present Minister of State for Defense in Nigeria under President Tinubu's government, a terrorist. Designate him a terrorist. Because he cannot commit all these atrocities and today behave as if he's innocent. But if you think this is not it, I'm also sharing the video of the present Zamfara State Governor. The present Zamfara State Governor spoke about these things, about all these allegations. I'm playing this video now. Please listen by yourself with your own ears. Don't be ignorant. I've always said, don't be an ignorant fellow in your nation. Don't be an ignorant Nigerian. You have been subjugated for so long. It is an abnormality for you to remain in your ignorance at this time. I'm doing this at the jeopardy of my life, and I don't care. As far as the people come to understand what is happening, the knowledge, and they are liberated from these shackles, this confusion, this evil in Nigeria. Listen to the governor of Zamfara State now.
There were a lot of issues in the past with my predecessor. In fact, let me say this very categorical. If I were him, I would resign and face all the allegations against me. And that would have been more honorable, because from all the information we're getting, my predecessor was fully involved in some of these banditry issues. Typical is the fact that that was a permanent secretary when his children were abducted. And it was unfortunate that he had to pay ransom through the government house. And it was also very clear, based on all the allegations, that bandits were being kept at government house. There are so many issues. So
now, I'm sure you have listened to it. You have listened to what the present governor of Zamfara State stated there. Is it not logical for President Tinubu to step the man down, to relinquish him of his appointment, to make him stop that and go through the interrogation process? They are still there playing around because he needs him for re-election. Such man, Bello Matawale, I say it again, is a terrorist financier, a terrorist sympathizer, a banditry facilitator, the man that supports banditry, and he should be designated as a terrorist. I call on President Donald Trump, Rep. Relly, and the government of the United States. Take note of this man. Bello Matawale, the present Minister of State for Defense in Nigeria, is a terrorist facilitator, a terrorist sympathizer, and a sponsor. Such a man, sponsoring banditry, that's claimed lives of many, destroying lives and property, is serving under this government today, at this time. We cannot continue to watch while evil prevail, because we are afraid of dying. We are afraid of being killed or being jailed. Either alive or in prison, we will speak the truth to power. We will speak the truth to power, and we will not be cajoled, not by the government, not by anybody. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. I'm calling on President Donald Trump, on the United States government, take note of this individual. Let him be arrested, let him step down, let him be interrogated, designate him as a terrorist. Such a person does not deserve to hold any appointment in this nation. Then for the fellow Nigerians, if you like, think I'm being foolish again. Think, come over, the data boys come and attack me again. There is no problem. We will continue to speak the truth to power, regardless of whose source is God.